Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Monday, May 5, 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, to come to collect. Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott, blows up at Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer. Plus, Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, is passed out after drinking at a college party. Was it the booze or could something else be going on after Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, made a bold move? Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, stripped down to take a swim. That gave Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, the perfect opportunity to grab the thumb drive from Emma's pocket. However, Joss needed to corrupt the file, then return it. Emma now has come back from her swim and noticed pretty quickly that the thumb drive was gone. Of course, Gio and perhaps others will offer to help Emma look. It might be suggested it probably fell out of her pocket when Jocelyn actually took it. This would be the right time for Jocelyn to drop it on the ground and let someone else find it. Sure, Joss could say she found it, but that would make her look suspicious, considering she's going after the same position as Emma. Over with Willow, she will ask Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, a question. The nurse wants to know if her mother thinks she's an idiot for believing Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson. Of course, Nina will try to support her daughter the best she can, but Drew got a drug test right away. So now that the ketamine has been found in Drew's system, he will be searching for who did it to him. In a preview clip, Drew talks to Max Scorpio, John J. York, about the situation. Drew might be innocent in this case, but he's guilty of so much more. If Willow truly believed Drew, then she wouldn't be asking her mother if she's an idiot. Get your kids and run. Willow General Hospital spoilers reveal that Portia Robinson, Brooke Care, has had the upper hand on Brad for a long time. However, now it seems that Brad has something against the good doctor. Brad likely covers for Portia, but he is going to want something big in exchange. In fact, the preview clip shows Brad telling someone he's there to collect. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens Bruning, reacts to Dante Falconeri's, Dominic Zamprogna, words. Tracy blows up at Lois and demands to know the location of her great-grandson. Meanwhile, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, tearfully talks to someone about regret. Plus, what is Rocco's fate? It's unlikely one cup of booze made him pass out cold like that. Maybe an unknown medical condition, or perhaps the booze was laced with something. Port Charles rarely sees a quiet day, and Monday, May 5, promises to bring an emotional whirlwind. Lies hang in the balance, secrets simmer beneath the surface, and one family is on the verge of falling apart. As alliances shift and old wounds resurface, tensions boil over for Willow, Tracy, Carly, and young Rocco, each facing a unique crossroad. Willow struggles with guilt and distance. Willow Corinthos is unraveling. Though her recovery from leukemia appeared stable, her emotional well-being is anything but. Ever since Nana's SEC secret shattered the family, Willow has been trying to play peacemaker, caught between her biological mother's betrayal and Michael's cold fury. But on Monday, she reaches her breaking point. Willow's scene opens at the hospital, where she buries herself in nursing work, hoping to find distraction. But Epiphany's memorial photos on her locker door stop her cold. Memories flood in. Epiphany's strength, guidance, and tough love remind Willow of the woman she wants to be. But right now, she's a far cry from it. TJ notices her distress and gently probes. Willow tries to brush him off, but when he asks about Michael, she breaks down, admitting that they're barely speaking. He sees my forgiveness as betrayal, she says, her voice shaking. But I'm just tired of hating people. I'm tired of losing time. Later, Willow returns home to find Michael on a tense phone call with Dex. She waits until he hangs up, then quietly says, "We can't live like this." Michael, still burning from the SEC betrayal that cost Carly everything, tells her he won't pretend Nina deserves redemption. Willow responds with quiet sadness. And what about me? Do I? Their unresolved tension promises major fallout. Willow may soon be forced to choose between the peace she craves and the man she loves. Tracy's meltdown rocks the Quartermain mansion. Meanwhile, over at the Quartermain estate, Tracy Quartermain is teetering on the edge of a full-blown meltdown, and not even Lois or Brooklyn can stop the inevitable explosion. Tracy has been in rare form lately, suspicious, bossy, and unusually emotional. And Monday reveals why. A phone call from Amsterdam sets the stage. Luke's estate has uncovered a new mystery. Lois tries to lighten the mood with a girls' lunch, but when Tracy overhears them discussing Deception's future and Maxie's possible buy-in, she snaps. You want to turn that little startup into a dynasty while this family falls apart. Brooklyn is stunned. What are you talking about? Tracy finally lets it spill. She fears losing everything, her family, her legacy, and her identity now that Luke's gone. I spent my whole life fighting for this family, and what do I have? A house full of squabbling freeloaders and no one who actually needs me. It's a rare, vulnerable moment for Tracy. Whether it softens her edge or makes her even more defensive remains to be seen. But for now, the Quartermain walls feel a little less bulletproof. Carly's grim warning for Sunny and Ava. Carly Spencer is nothing if not resilient, but the last few months have tested her beyond belief. With Drew in Pentonville, Nina's SEC betrayal hanging over her, and Sunny spiraling into darkness again, she's never felt more on the outside of the world she once controlled. On Monday, Carly sits down at Kelly's with Ava Jerome, and it's not for a friendly chat. Ava tries to play diplomat, suggesting Carly and Nina could eventually find common ground for the kids' sake. Carly slams her coffee down. Don't lecture me about forgiveness, not when you're sleeping under the same roof as Sunny. Ava coolly reminds her she's not the enemy. But Carly's not buying it. She warns Ava that Sunny's paranoia is growing, and that his refusal to trust even his own family could make him dangerous, especially with Jason back and his allegiances unclear. If you think you can handle Sunny's world, be my guest. But don't come crying to me when he turns on you too. Meanwhile, Carly visits Drew later in the day. The bruises on his face are fresh, and his spirit is dimming. She brings him a message. Sunny's protection is no longer guaranteed inside. And if something happens to Drew, Carly will burn down everything and everyone responsible. It's a grim promise, and one she intends to keep. Rocco's crisis sends Dante and Lulu into chaos. While the adults war over power and pride, a young life takes center stage. Rocco Falconieri has been struggling in silence ever since Lulu slipped into her coma. Though Laura, Dante, and even Charlotte have tried to support him, Monday's episode reveals that Rocco is quietly slipping through the cracks. When Dante receives a call from Rocco's school counselor, he's immediately on edge. He and Sam rush to the school, where they learn Rocco was caught in a violent outburst during recess. He punched another student, unprovoked, according to the teacher. But what Rocco says in private chills Dante to the bone. I don't matter anymore. Nobody even sees me. Sam gently asks him what he means, and Rocco breaks down. Everyone talks about Mom like she's just frozen, but what if she's not coming back? What if she's already gone, and nobody's telling me? Dante is shaken. He realizes that in trying to be strong for everyone, he's missed how deeply his son is hurting. That night, Dante makes a call to Laura. I think it's time we talk about Lulu again, he says. Rocco needs answers, and maybe so do we. Could this be the first step toward Lulu's long-awaited return, or at least a renewed storyline about her condition? Port Charles could be bracing for a miracle or a tragedy. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Jason Morgan quietly checks in on Danny from a distance, watching the boy at the park before slipping away unseen. Sam senses something or someone, but can't place it yet. When she tells Dante, he realizes Jason may be closer than they thought. Anna Devane receives a cryptic message slipped under her office door. Just a single line, he's watching again. Is it a warning about Valentin, or something darker? Maxie and Spinelli inch closer to a reunion as they share a warm, unexpected moment over Georgie's art show. But when Damien gets a suspicious call, Maxie sees the tension and wonders if there's more trouble coming. Jordan Ashford continues her investigation into the Metro Court shooting, and a new witness comes forward, someone who swears they saw a man with a limp fleeing the rooftop. Could this be a clue to the real shooter, or is someone setting up Sunny all over again? Final thoughts. Monday, May 5, is shaping up to be a powerful, emotional installment of General Hospital. Willow's heartbreak, Tracy's unraveling, Carly's fiery defense, and Rocco's painful outcry reflect the heart of what makes this soap so enduring: complex characters, moral ambiguity, and deep-rooted family bonds tested by time and trauma. As always in Port Charles, nothing stays buried for long, and the ripple effects of today's choices may haunt tomorrow's lives. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.